two. Let's put these back in and let's see if they come back out again. But this is for the male energy, so I don't know if I'm going to have time to do it, but I just quickly shuffled because I've already shuffled. So just three, and what needs to come out will come out. So I just choose the 4 cards. This is for the male energy. So yeah, this is what's at the heart of the matter, which works in with, oh, where's it gone? You know, that's that really. It's a timeout. This is the male energy. Same-sex couples, whatever, it doesn't matter. It's just the masculine energy. You know, as you can see behind, the 3 of Swords is behind him. It's in his past, and what he's meditating on is what's laid at rest and at peace is the Ace of Swords, which is a new beginning. The Ace of Swords represents a new perception, so they go beautiful together. So this is the masculine energy, and that's what's at the heart of the matter. So let's have a look. This is where this person has power. You know, the male energy has the power. This is all about contemplation, and well, he is, because he's what's at the heart of the matter for the male energy is thinking, well, meditating and getting to the core of it, about all the hurt from the past. This is you know, there's the 3 there, but there's also a 3 here, and there's a ship there. It's like waiting for your ship to come in, or it can be looking out to see and thinking, you know, contemplating what do I want for my life. And that's what he's doing. He's thinking, you know, what do I want for my life, who do I want in my life? And that's where his free will is. He can choose. That's his free will. This is the, you know, the energies from his past, and so that's what I'm saying. This is somebody who works very hard. It's that energy of industrious. It's getting down to the nitty-gritty. You know, he's had to work really hard to get what he's got. This is the Knight. This is all about commitment. So but this is representing the past energy, and it's quite a slow process. It's that earthly, down-to-earth process of plodding along bit by bit and getting things done, really, where he doesn't have power. In other words, where the universe is more in charge, is to do with the Ace of Pentacles. So this is to do with a new beginning, because this will be in the divine timing, this new beginning. The gate's open, but it's not ready yet, because we've got the rabbit down there, which is all to do with you know, 28-day cycles. So it's these cycles of retrogrades and the moon cycles and the signs therein is all important. It's like unfolding bit by bit, and that's where he doesn't have power, the male energy, to this is like waiting for the universe to open those doors fully. They are open, but they're not fully open. Yes, you can go there, but I think something's, you know, it's being stopped for a reason, because this person, because this is what's at the heart of the matter, this person needs to do this. They need to take time out, get over past hurts, and reflect upon, you can't see all the cards, can you? And then this is the future, you know, this is the near future. So this is the cycle that it'll be going through. So I'd say November, that November to December, this is what will be shown, you know, it's completion. And these are all the coins, these 3 cards. So the past, where you don't have power, because that's what he's carrying, is that new beginning. This is about commitments. The Knights are about commitments, energy, action, but you know, this horse isn't moving. So this new beginning will happen in the universe time, divine timing, but this is what it will produce out of this. This is what it will produce. Look at all those coins. So, you know, and it's that one single coin is on the world, actually center of the world. And then so it feels like it's a catalyst. I'm getting the word a catalyst. So I can't go into it too much because I don't have time. But we'll just pull a few. That's the male energy, and I've got to do the female yet. So let's just put those cards there, and it's all to do with this Neptune retrograde. You see, he's having to sacrifice something of lesser value for something of higher value, and this is what's at the heart of the matter for him. So let's just see what, if this heart of the matter, what he needs to be meditating on, shows itself a bit more through these cards. Sorry, I can't see it. I just got to do it quickly because yeah, see, that's the priest. That's so it's like he's having to, he's because of the higher mind thing, this one, and the joining. It's about joining. The healing is joining, but he's having to take time out and reflect about that, because this is the higher mind, and you know, the priest, that is connected to that. It's yeah, because something's coming to an end. You know, the widower is somebody that's is the death of something or someone. So, or for some people it could literally, because you have to take it literally sometime, this does represent a widower, somebody who's lost his wife, you know, who's passed, and maybe that's been his spiritual awakening, and it's, he's deciding after this grieving period, because of the Three of Swords at the back, he's deciding, or it will represent symbolically a death of a situation, because it won't be like that for everybody, but whether to visit somebody, that's what he's meditating on. And a visit could mean anything really. You know, it doesn't have to be a literal visit. It could be an invitation, but yeah, it's about him because he's at the heart of the matter, and he's also in the center there. So let's see what it is for the female. Oh my goodness, I'm not going to have time. So what do we need to know about the female energy, please, Spirit, for this Neptune retrograde? Right, so this is what's at the heart of the matter for her. So it's the 9, and the 9 did come out for him. You see, it was the Tower, it was the Emperor, and then it was the 9 of Pentacles, and we've got Pentacles in here. So it's definitely to do around independence, and it was a female on that one and a female on this one. So it's a lady who's very independent, and has worked hard on, you know, her skills and talents, and they have produced, because it's for some people it's hard to give the female energy, it's hard to not give up their independence, but they feel they might sacrifice their independence being in a relationship, and that's not true, because it's about joining. It's the joining card that's the healing, you know, between this male and female energy. So let's see what where, so that's the power she has, or free will, whatever you want to call it. She has the free will to take, you know, to get out. This is a bit like the Devil card, that Saturn card, that Capricorn, that restriction card. You know, she's not restricted, it's just in her mind. It's her mind that restricts her, the female energy, and she can just take this blindfold off. You know, the sword of truth, which he's meditating on, is there. It shows up again there, and it's led down there, but it's upright there into the ground. So it's something, you know, you've got to come from the earth not the heavens. You've got to earth something, but that's where she has power to change that. Where she doesn't, the past influence is, yeah, the Knight of Wands. I see this as a lot of people have fallen for the Knight of Wands, and I know he gets a bad rap sometimes, but it's not always that way. You know, it can be very positive energy. It just depends what other cards are around it, but I do feel that, you know, this person tends to come in very quickly but leaves just as quickly as well, and that, I mean, that's symbolic too. It could be 3 days, 3 months, you know, but usually somebody that doesn't, because he's a knight, he's not mature, he's not the King of Wands, so he's somebody that is more of a lesson. So I feel that that's for the females, that I think that energy has been very strong, and that's where Neptune retrograde, this is where, you know, you've been confused, and the illusion, between the illusion and reality, and over the next 5 months you're going to start seeing that, and yeah, there you go, the Emperor's come up, but he was shown in this one, the cards that jumped out, but he's now, this is where you know, you don't have free will. This is the universe's will. And again, it can be that, you know, the feminine energy needs to learn to accept the leader within, and then, because this is a strong man, this is a strong husband, a strong partner, that can be business or in a love relationship, you know, but he is a strong person, and he knows who he is, he knows what he wants. And this is what you're wanting, is a strong partner. But your thing is the independence, and this is, oh my goodness, look, for the females, I mean, they just marry lovely. 4 of Wands, and that's what the females are wanting, you know, this celebration. It's a spiritual celebration, but, you know, it can represent an engagement, a marriage. Well, it's complete joy. This card is called joy. You know, it's complete joy, and it's this Emperor, but it's not an easy energy to work with, this Emperor, and it did come out here, and the card that was at the heart of the matter for the female is the 9 of Pentacles, which was there for him, the Emperor. So and the Tower, so something's going to be happening with the male energy for this to happen. So it goes back to that Mars retrograde as well. So what's the pull 3 cards on the heart of the matter for the female quickly. Yeah, so we've got the Judge, which is judgment. Maybe, yeah, she judges herself too much around her independence, because that can bring on, oh, excuse me, that can bring on a lot of guilt for women that, you know, want a career, and, you know, they put their career first because they want it, and a family, so that can bring on guilt. But it's about joining and finding a win-win situation. Everything's around a win-win situation, really. Yeah, so judging around misfortune. So yeah, it's saying quickly, you know, stop judging the situation and the misfortune that you've had, i.e., you know, this sort of energy that I think a lot of people have been addicted to, because you're now going on a new journey, because you've got the new journey card here, and it's facing that way, which is the future card, which is that one, which is the 4 of Wands. So I can't go into it too deeply because I don't have the time anymore, but let's just see quickly what the romance angels want to say. One for him, the male energy, and one for her. Oh my goodness, quickly. There we go. So for him, he needs to keep an open mind, which is the 4 of Swords, which is, you know, your soulmate may differ from your usual expectations. So you know, he might be seeing somebody in a different light. And then for the female, it's religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path, so you need to look into that. Okay then, lots of love. Please share, like and subscribe. That's your gift back to me. Namaste.